All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 748. I'm your host, GBD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man whose number one favorite game of 2022 is sure to be an absolute fucking mystery, Wombat.
That's actually the name of the game. I can't believe you guessed it.
Absolute fucking mystery?
Absolute fucking mystery. That's the name of the game. It was made by Namco. I don't know if you played it.
They usually don't curse that much, I feel.
It was,
except for Pac-Man.
I think it was published by them.
Got it.
But not developed.
Got it. Well,
pretty good game name, I would say.
Thank you. Wow.
I think that would do okay.
I think it would too. I think we're like a couple of years away from being able to put fuck right out there.
Well,
I think you can do that on Steam, right? You just put that on Steam, it'll be fine.
Or you can do anything there.
On the Switch.
I think that would even fly on the Xbox. Yeah, I think it would fly.
Nintendo showing titties on the eShop, so
all you have to do is put a star where the U is, and you're good to go.
Right. Well,
the
welcome to
the symbol for asshole. You mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just put that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the show, everybody. This is our special favorites of 2022 episode, where we'll be talking about our top 10 movies and TV shows and our top 5 favorite games of 2022. Not the best. Our favorites. There's a difference. We don't know what the best is. Shipwreck played everything, but we didn't.
I did not play everything this
No.
year. I can tell you that.
I saw your spreadsheet was very lacking. It was impressive still, but it was only like 50 rows.
What's spreadsheet?
You have a spreadsheet. Yeah. I don't even have enough to fill a spreadsheet. I could do it all on like a little notepad.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go through all that stuff, of course. But I think what everybody wants to know, in fact, there was a CAGbag question about it. Everybody wants to know the status of Shipwreck's giant fucking TV.
It's right there. It's right there. You can see the corner of it. Here, let me see if I can.
You can break everything.
Don't break everything. Don't break everything.
It doesn't look that big from there.
It doesn't. It doesn't look that big from there. I mean, it looks big.
That's what she said.
It's enormous. It's
98 inches.
Yep, 98-inch TV is. As I'm still messing with my camera here.
I want to know. I mean, I saw a picture of it in the garage, and it was pretty much like inside the box. It's even more ridiculously large. So it was like 3/4 the size of your Subaru.
Of the Forester, yes, It's 3/4 the size of a Forester. Not only height but length in the box. So the TV itself, it's really big. It was really, really heavy.
How did you manage that? And who did you
how'd you get it downstairs?
My neighbors helped me.
Oh, that's very nice. This is nice neighbors. Did you give them like a bottle of wine or something after that for helping out?
I gave them some beer.
Fair enough.
They've got 2 college age boys.
Mm-hmm.
So they're home for Christmas. And
that's who you enlisted, and you paid
that's
them
who I
beer.
enlisted. Yeah.
No, that's smart. Yeah. I've had my neighbor next door is in his 20s, and he's an electrician, and we utilize him for all of our electricity needs.
So you had 3 people total?
3 people to move it. Well, 3 people to move it, and then Mrs. Shipwreck came in too, and we had to attach the feet to it. So 2 people could be holding it up while 2 people were attaching the feet to it.
Yeah.
It's only like 120 something pounds.
Isn't that amazing how
it's just very unwieldy, right? Like,
yes,
it's wanting to go every direction but up when you're carrying it.
It's crazy how light televisions are. Obviously a much smaller TV. I think it was 47 inches. I bought my mother a new TV for her bedroom, and I brought it to the house. And
smaller.
Much smaller. I was able to carry it upstairs by myself. But the TV that she had in her bedroom prior to that was probably like maybe 12 years old. And that thing was smaller and must have weighed 4 times what that TV weighed. It was like, and I wasn't ready for it either when I went to go pick it up, because I'm like, TVs are light now. Oh, this one isn't. So, yeah.
So
that TV was probably heavier than your 95-inch TV.
98-inch.
I'm sorry, 98. I didn't mean to insult you.
So I know very specifically like what size it is because I was right at the limit. Like I was doing a lot of measurements on how this thing would get into this room because
You got to turn a corner.
you got to turn a corner to get to the stairs to come down. And so you're fighting that corner that you're turning at the same time you're fighting just the logistics of having somebody hold one side while they're going down the stairs, and the ceiling, right, is sloping down with the stairs.
Yep.
And so you're tilting and you're turning. And I think I could have got a 100-inch TV down here. So
So in 7 years, you can.
I mean, okay, so now we need to know, how is it? Like, how's the picture? What have you watched on it? Is there anything that stands out like this is the thing to test your new TV?
It looks really good. It's not, I mean, it's QLED, so it's not OLED, because if you want a 98-inch OLED,
That's 25 large, probably.
Oh, I think more than
More,
that.
35?
Yeah, I think it's 35 to 40, I believe. So it's not quite the value proposition at that point.
Right. It's not a Black Friday steal, you mean?
Right. So yeah, this TV, it retails for like 8,200 currently, I think. And Black Friday, it was right at it was $49.99. That was my cutoff point. Like, I'm not going to pay
prices are insane.
I'm not going to pay $5,000 for a TV, but $49.99.
Right. That's a
Sign
bargain.
me up.
They're
it's not a
practically
bargain.
giving them away.
It was a deal.
price.
It was a deal. It's not a bargain.
Right.
I'm not like I'm very fortunate to be in a position where I can say to my wife, "Hey, look at this TV's really on sale," and she's like, "Yeah, go for it."
You know what you need to do? You need to put tape on the floor and tell the children that they're not allowed to cross that line so they don't get too close to that TV and accidentally break it.
They're not going to accidentally break it. They know
They'll do it on purpose.
This is the room that we don't throw balls or horseplay in. But no, the picture's great. Like, it's so much better than what my 4K projector was, just brightness levels and dark levels.
Right. It must be a huge improvement.
It's a huge improvement. Yeah. So
I like this comment in the in the chat. Now I know what I mean when they say a 4K TV. Or should they should
5K.
Should I say 5K?
Yeah, my TV's 5K.
But not the resolution.
Yeah.
Hit to the wallet. All I know is I carried this 77-incher in by myself. No problem. I mean, it wasn't no problem. I was fucking shitting my brains out. I was so scared, like I was gonna break it. But I didn't have to bring it down any stairs.
I feel like such a loser with a 65-inch screen TV.
Yeah, you should.
I really am the worst.
I'm sure it's fine. But I was happy that it got here. Like I was convinced that Amazon was not going to deliver this TV, right? Like, they went out of stock, then it came back in stock, but at the higher price. And at the same time, like, they said that the ones that were on the website were going to get delivered before Christmas, right? It just said it directly on the website. So I'm like, okay, you're telling me mine's going to be delivered sometime in January, like over the phone, the first time I called them.
Right.
And the second time I was like, hey, what's going on? Like, this says I could buy it right now and it gets delivered before Christmas. It says that on the website.
For full price.
For full price. So I'm thinking like, oh, they're just not going to honor this. They're going to screw me over here because, like, there's not an unlimited supply of these TVs, right?
Sure.
Like,
just the shipping alone on that must have been bananas.
Yeah, they had to get it, like, they had the whole like forklift like come out of the back of the truck and like drive it up to the house and everything. But so I called Amazon, right? I'm calling them, like, asking like, hey, I know you're going to give me the same line or whatever, but like, it's in stock right now and it says delivered before Christmas. And the customer service representative says, well, that's not what that means.
What does it mean?
And I was like, well, the words "it's going to deliver before Christmas" on your website are not what that means.
Christmas next year.
Right. He's
It's
like,
before
no,
Christmas.
That's just
Christmas.
That's just wording that we put on our website.
Right, non-specific.
It doesn't guarantee anything. It's just wording that we put on our website. I'm like, I don't think that that's legal.
Or good for, your customers or anything. Good for and not truthful either.
But then like a day after that, they had called me and scheduled the delivery time.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Nice. Congratulations. Use it in good health.
Thank you. You know what we're watching on it?
A Muppet Christmas Carol.
No. The first thing it did serve up for me though, I don't know if you saw that. Like I set it up on and just logged into it. It's got Google TV or whatever. I wish it had the Roku, but it has the Google TV.
Mine has Roku, and it's the same brand, which is weird.
Yeah, anyway. They offer both Google and Roku, but they don't offer the 98-inch in Roku for whatever reason.
Whatever, you can buy a Roku for
it. The first thing it serves up to me is like, hey, I bet you'd like to watch Ernest Goes to School.
It knows. It fucking mined all your data already. Just as soon as you plugged it in, it's like
perfect. Yep.
Right. How about some baseball? Oh, it's winter, I guess. No baseball.
So what we've been watching, the kids. So Dashiell's started playing that new Lego Star Wars game, right? That's on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so he played like the first step
of that,
or he played episode 4. Right, is where he started at, and he's only seen episode 4 and episode 1 previously, and so I'm like, oh wait, you're cruising through this game a little bit too quickly here, buddy. Like, so now like both of my kids are like, let's watch all the Star Wars movies,
all 3 of them.
So every night this week we've watched a different Star Wars movie. So we've
oh wow,
we've watched 4, we've watched 5, we've watched 6, we've watched 1. And we got through 2 last night.
So I have a question because I remember being that age, kind of probably closer. Was like, how old was I when? Doesn't matter. Did they love Return of the Jedi? Like, I feel like they must have exploded from that one.
That one is Dashiell's favorite.
Yeah, that checks.
Yeah, that's his favorite. Emmeline's favorite is Empire.
Also acceptable.
She likes Empire a lot. She also enjoyed 2, and
so she's moving out. You kicking her out?
Any better? She likes 2 because she likes the love story aspect of it.
Right?
I can understand that,
but it's so bad. Like 2,
it's hard to watch.
Oh, that's a terrible movie. I'm not saying it's not a terrible movie. The story is
fine. The story for 2 is
fine. The writing is horrible.
It's the direction and the dialogue.
Something about sand. Is that the one
all
with the sand?
Yeah,
all
sand
of it
is
bad.
in there, right? Like the structure of the movie is fine. In the last like maybe 45 minutes are actually very passable because that's when you get the action scene.
I would say that big arena fight, right?
The big arena fight, like
stuff it's not like bad.
It's not bad. You got Boba holding his dad's head. That's still kind of weird. Where he just picks up his dad's severed head in the helmet and just kind of like holding it. And Emeline's like, his head's still in there.
Why is it not dripping?
Right.
It's cauterized, I guess, from the lightsaber.
Yeah, that's what lightsabers do.
Clean. It's a clean kill.
Yeah. So
they're a weapon from a more civilized age.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very civilized. Clean. So clean. Yeah. That's cool. Good.
Yeah, it's fun. So we're going to watch 3 next. And then go 6, 7, or not 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. And then
Rogue One.
Maybe no, we're not going.
People in the chat are like Rogue One. No, Rogue One is not good, guys. I'm sorry.
Not good, and it's not for kids either.
No,
it's not for anybody.
Here's some characters. I hope you like them. They're all gonna die.
Pundu Jabba.
Right.
It's Jobu Waba.
Right.
Remember him? I clapped.
We'll probably watch Solo because I think they'll enjoy Solo.
Solo, you know what? Solo is probably a fine kids movie also.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sabrina. Bye, Sabrina.
Anyway, enough bad Star Wars talk.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that.
I like it because the kids,
sure,
they're liking it, right? Like so Dashiell was getting a little bored during episode 2. Like the first, like, well, you get the chase at the beginning, which is fine, right? The bounty hunter tries to assassinate Padme, and then you have the car chase, whatever.
It's a car chase. Yeah.
So that part's fine, but then there's like an hour of just people talking, and it's about like government and
trade routes,
trade routes, and this weird. So I get why the acting is so bad, because the director is asking both actors to act like they don't, like they try not to have emotions, right? That's the whole thing, is like, this is a forbidden love, and so neither one of these characters can show emotions,
even when they're talking to each other and no one else is around. Even when they're
talking to each other, right? Like, it's just so forced. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, that's probably difficult to pull off if you're trying to have this love story where neither character can show emotion. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's Avatar Mania now, though, right? Are you guys psyched? Avatar Mania?
Oh, I've seen it twice.
Awesome.
I didn't really like the first one.
No, I didn't either. I remember seeing the first one in the theater. I've never seen it again since.
Right.
I have no real interest in seeing the second one. I guess when it's on TV, I'll watch it the way it was meant to be seen in 2D on my couch, and I'll probably feel the same way.